Hey y'all, so we are going to make some sorbet, some peaches and strawberry sorbet. And I'm gonna just talk to y'all along the way. So what you want to do is well, first you want to cut up your peaches and cut up your strawberries the night before. You want to freeze them, and then after one day, you're gonna go ahead and grab them suckers and put them in the food processor. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can go ahead and put them in a high-powered blender. I'll show you my blender. It's right here. I have a Ninja blender. It is not as strong as like a Vitamix or one of those high power blenders, but it gets the job done, okay? But we're going to go ahead and put it in the food processor because the food processor just makes it a little bit more smooth. And I kind of want to talk to y'all about, this fast that we're on. Y'all, when I tell you this is a move of faith, because I wasn't even planning on doing no fast. I wasn't planning on doing a corporate fast, I should say. And God put it on my heart, and I just rolled with it, okay? I just went with it. I was just like, okay, let's do this. And then 2 days before the fast, I was just like, God, I don't have no job. Wait, how am I get fruit? And look what the Lord has done, okay? He got me some fruit. And I was just so happy about that because I literally was spending so much time trying to get these things done and trying to, just follow what the Lord was saying to me. And I didn't even realize I didn't have no fruit. But look what the Lord has done. And I'm going to be honest. I was about to go to a place on yesterday. So yesterday was Wednesday, and there is property that we have, and there's a pear tree that is on the property. I was like, oh, that's how you're going to get the fruit from me. We're going to go to the place, and we're going to get pears. Duh. But I don't even know if the pears are ripe on the tree. I know the tree is there. I know the fruit was developing, but it's been so hot in Louisiana, so I'm like, how in the world? And we ended up not going yesterday, but somehow, some way, God got me fruit. So I'm just excited and thankful for that because your girl don't have a job, okay? But God has been providing, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the frozen peaches and frozen strawberries and place them in the food processor. I have simple syrup as well. All it is a sugar, 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Boil it and you have yourself a simple sugar solution. You can use any type of sugar you want. I just have regular sugar, which I don't usually use regular sugar, but it's all I had on hand, and I want to see how this concoction goes with the fruit, okay? I want to see how it goes because I am used to just using just straight up fruit and going with the fruit sugar, but I wanted to try a simple syrup. So if you want to add a simple syrup to yours, feel free. All right, so we are going to put the frozen fruit into the food processor now. You can put as much fruit as you want. I think I might use half of this bag and leave the other half for another time. But I want to make sure that I have enough of both of the fruit in there. I don't want it to taste too peachy and too strawberry-ish because I have more peaches than strawberries in here. So hopefully, it has been evenly distributed. So now we're going to just add we're going to just add a little bit. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a little bit, but we're going to add some simple syrup in there. Let's get it all up in there. And that's all we're going to add. And then we're going to turn on our food processor. Let's get it on there. All right, y'all. So what I did was put it in the freezer for a little while. And now I'm going to take my bowl. It has a little bit of my peach pudding that I made. So I'm going to take some scoops of it and just go ahead and put it in a little bowl. And the consistency is a little bit on the softer side. So if you want it harder, you can keep it in the freezer for a little bit longer, but I like this consistency. And it's weird because I don't like my ice cream this consistency, but the sorbet is fine like this. Anybody else as weird as me? Alright, so we gonna go ahead and do 4 little scoops. And I went ahead and I have some chopped up peaches and chopped up strawberries that I'm gonna top it with. Just gonna sprinkle that on there. Now I'll show you the final result. It's gonna be so good. All right, let me get all of this together and scoop all of these up. Oops. Scoop all of these up. Put my strawberries on there. Yes. I'm gonna put my strawberries on there. And I'm gonna take a little bit of my peach pudding and I'm gonna drizzle that on top. And what I'm gonna do to top it all off, y'all, I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon on it. That's just gonna just send it to glory. You hear me? All right. Let me find my cinnamon. I'm just gonna put a little pinch of cinnamon. I'm saying a pinch, but it might be a little bit more. So I'm gonna say, oh. All right, that's enough cinnamon. That's enough cinnamon because I can go cinnamon crazy. You hear me? All right. And y'all, this is the final result. Doesn't that look just delicious? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you can see the remainder of it is gonna go in the freezer, and the peach pudding is gonna go in the refrigerator. And we are done with our first, I'll say, meal for our fruit fast. I already had some juice. I had some peach and strawberry juice because I'm kind of on a peach strawberry wave, and I have some nectarines too for this fast. And hopefully we can go get some of those pears if they've grown in the tree. I'm gonna show y'all that too. Okay, so this, I hope you can see it. Oh my gosh, let me see. Bring the light a little bit closer. Can you see that? I'm gonna switch the camera. I have to switch the camera because you have to see this. All right, you gotta see it. So y'all, this is the final result. This is my strawberry and peach sorbet, and we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna taste test it on camera for y'all, but I had to just go ahead and show you up close what it looks like. And don't mind the cinnamon. I know the cinnamon probably looks a little bit crazy, but doesn't that look just delicious? Hold on, I gotta give y'all a taste test. Okay, taste test coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's taste this. Look, I'm not even, oh my God, y'all gotta put that cinnamon on there. The cinnamon just drives it home. You hear me? Oh my gosh. Y'all! Oh my gosh. And do you know that I didn't even really know about peaches? Somebody at my old job gave me a peach because I didn't think I liked peaches, but they gave me a peach. She gave me a peach and she was just like, you know, since you never had a peach, let me give you a peach. And I tried that peach, baby, and that peach was rolling, so I had to get peaches for this fast. I had to get peaches for this fast, and it was on sale. You hear me? At Aldi. If you go to Aldi, I don't know if Aldi in all areas are having peaches and nectarines on sale, but this Aldi where I am at had them on sale. And baby, I'm so glad I got them. So this is officially the first meal of my returning eating fruit fast. I hope you enjoy this video.